If your creative business only lives on Instagram, you're losing money. Let's fix it.
Scratched $1 million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different hoes. You know the pick and roll.
Another week, another YouTube video. I got a sweet video for you guys today. Today we're gonna be breaking down my new website. I actually just released a new website. It has the same exact domain, it's official dreffects, but I've just rebranded it. I actually swapped from GoDaddy to Squarespace. I spent the last few weeks rebranding my website and I wanted to share it with you guys. I've come to the conclusion that Instagram isn't the main place that helps me get clients, but it's more so my website. So I decided why not take you guys kind of through the website, what I was thinking while I was building it, and how this website has helped me attract more clients and get more people to book me for events. This website isn't meant only for videographers or creatives. It's meant for people that want to be business owners or even people that just want to sell something online. This website's perfect for all, and in no way is this video sponsored by Squarespace. While Squarespace is a perfect place for you to build your website in 2026, this video is in no way sponsored by them. So as you can see, I got my website kind of pulled up. I've got a couple different categories that I'm going to take you guys through. I got 5 different pages on my website that I'll take you guys through. We've got home, we've got services, we've got book now, we've got portfolio, and we've got about me. We're gonna go through each page and I'm gonna take you guys through what I was thinking while I was building it, why I wanted to include certain things on certain pages that I didn't for others, and honestly just the approach I'm taking towards this website to help ultimately attract more clients and make sure that I have my best work put on display. A lot of people underestimate how valuable a website is, when a website honestly is your main portfolio. It has everything from about me page to portfolio to even a place to where your clients can actually book you. And that's where I'm gonna show you guys what I do as a videographer on the business side of things to attract more clients and have all my work and rates all in one spot. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So to start off, we have the homepage. The homepage isn't completely done yet just because I have a video. It's just the one single state championship video that I actually broke down in a previous video if you guys would like to check that out. I'll have it in the top corner of this video. But for my homepage, I decided to throw a video, kind of grab the person's attention as soon as they get on the website. A moving video will grab the client's attention instantly. And as you can see, I have my social medias. I have everything from my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, also formerly known as Twitter, all linked on the homepage. I also have all the pages at the top right of the homepage. This makes it easy for clients to get access to all the pages instantly as soon as they get right on the website. And as you can see, as soon as you get on my website, I actually have a button that says portfolio. This is super useful because as soon as you get on my website, you can instantly click onto my portfolio, which has all the high quality work that I've ever dropped. It has my best videos that are all on my page that you can view. And we'll go more into the portfolio, but you'll see my portfolio is very diverse. And if you scroll down a little more, you also see rates and services. As soon as you get on my website, you see the rates, which everybody's interested, because if you're looking for a videographer, you're always looking to compare rates between videographers. So you can see on my website, I already have the rates listed, and I even have the services that shows you what I do offer, so that way there's no questions or confusions when people reach out. And then right below that, I have lock in your shoot. So after you view my portfolio, or even if you like what you see, as soon as you get on my website, you can book your shoot instantly. And then right below that, I'm actually still working on this. I have a newsletter as well. Newsletters are super useful for videographers and business owners like me because it allows you to connect emails from all the clients that you have or people that even just view your website. So that way when you want to send out mass emails or even when you drop like a new piece of merch, you're able to send that out to people who have signed up for your newsletter, which they'll all get that email at the exact same time. And that's super useful because you can instantly reach people within seconds, all at the same time. I added some one-liners above each box. Right here, you can see your stories waiting to be told. The text is in blue, which also helps grab the attention. And then right below, I have another one-liner that also grabs the client's attention as well. And then I have a form that they can fill out with their name, their email, their phone number. This helps me gather their information so that way it goes straight to my email. As soon as they fill out this form, it goes straight to my email. I get an inquiry saying that somebody is interested in working with me, and that's how I reach out to them, through email, phone number. I have all their information right there instantly as soon as they fill out the form. Next, let's move on to services. For services, I added a picture of me kind of showing who I am, showing my personality with me smiling at the camera with the Ray-Ban Metas on. I added a book now button as well. Once again, showing the book now button, which is kind of something that I stressed on this website, make it easier for clients to book me. Because if you got something constantly in somebody's face, you're more likely to have them click it. And if you scroll down, you can see what I offer. These are the rates and the services. You can see another picture of me kind of showing who I am. So that way you can put a face to a brand. Right here, you can see all the services that I offer. You can see everything from short form reels to full on documentaries and weddings. Each service has its own starting rate. I even have a description below each service to make it easy for clients to understand what they're being offered and what they'll receive within the project. And with each video, I have it priced by the video and not by the project. But you'll see on some of these like weddings, obviously obviously that's a project, so I had to put that as one whole pricing. But you'll see if you click the plus icon under each service, there's a little description of what the service is and then the starting price. Those starting prices are super useful because if somebody looks at the starting price, they know that they're not going to be able to get a price for lower than that. When it comes to videography, there's not a whole lot of negotiating when it comes to the lowest price. So I have those prices listed on my website so that way as soon as they reach out, there's no confusion. They instantly know what the lowest price is that they're going to be getting. And I will admit the prices that I often give them are typically higher than the starting price, but at least there's no confusion when they go into the project knowing that, what the lowest price is. So yeah, I still got to kind of sort through all this. I think I'm going to put them into different categories, but I have things like event and game day recap, premium drone and aerial coverage, long form cinematic features, documentary, and I have even raw footage delivery. And then at the end of all the services, you'll see that I have a tab that says and more. This is for clients that kind of want to scope out the project more, kind of hear what I have to offer. I have my email included into that as well. It helps them be able to reach out to me personally and hop on a call with me, and we can really scope out the project and figure out what service best fits them for their needs. And then if you go down a little further on my website, you can actually see a page that says how it works. You can see a step-by-step process for how it works working with each client. That way there's no confusion and you can see a step-by-step process on how my process works. There's 4 different steps. Step 1 is submit your vision. This is basically just the clients filling out the form on my website. I get a notification straight to my email saying that a client filled out the form on my website. Makes it super easy for me to be able to contact them, and that's step 1 of the book process. Step 2 is content strategy. This is basically where we hop on a call, we scope out the vision of your project, we figure out exactly what you need on the day of the shoot or if there's multiple days of the shoot, and we figure out how we can attack this project to make sure you're getting the most out of it. Whether it's generating you clients, customers, views, followers, you name it, we scope it out and figure out what you need in order to achieve that task. And step 3 is production day. Obviously this is a crucial step because it's shooting the actual event or the game. So production day is when we're on site, we're filming the event for you. We're making sure everything is captured at the highest quality possible, making sure everything's staying organized. That way when we get to the editing process, we have everything that we need and we know where everything's at. Production day is also one of my most favorite days because I'm able to meet you, the client, and really form a relationship with you. And it also helps us to connect with each other so that way there's no confusion. So if we have any questions on the day of the shoot, we're able to discuss them there. And step 4, the final step, is delivery. Step 4, this is basically where you receive the high quality and polished video, high res video that is ready to be published to Instagram, to social media, you name it. And your story is now told. And now the world gets to see it. The delivery process is pretty straightforward with me. For me, I typically use either Dropbox or Google Drive, just kind of depends on how the client wants to go about it. And if it's a bigger project like a documentary, I will occasionally use an SSD or some sort of hard drive. Just depends on how big the project ends up turning out. But that's typically how I attack each project. And that right there is how my process works. 4-step strategy on how we attack the project. Pretty straightforward. And the next page we have is Book Now. This is one of the most crucial pages that you have as a business owner. The Book Now page is simply for clients to be able to book you through your website. You get a notification saying that somebody's interested in working with you for your services, and now it's up to you to make sure you capitalize on that. And this is the form that they use in order to book you through your website. So as you can see, I have everything. I have their name, their last name, their email, their phone number. I even have what services are they interested in. So that way, as soon as I get the notification, I can see what exactly they're interested in. And then right below that, I have budget range. This is perfect because, for example, if they want a documentary and they select a budget between $250 to $500, using this information with the budget, I may be able to direct them towards maybe a long form cinematic recap type of video. Because as we all know, documentaries take a whole lot more time than a $250 to $500 budget. So that's where me as the videographer can also help scope out the project and really help them make sure they're getting the most out of what they want and get the most out of their budget. And then right below that, we also have project start date. This makes it easy for me to be able to punch it into my calendar so that as soon as they reach out, I don't have to ask for the dates of anything. It's straightforward, gives me the project start date. I know when the project starts and we can go from there. And then right below that, I have project details if they want to leave anything like what they're hoping to achieve with this project, or even where the shoot's at, or any other information that they would like to give me. They would really help me ultimately decide how we can attack this project and scope it out even further. Having forms like this really help you get ahead of the process. It makes it easier on your client as well because you guys don't have to go back and forth through calls or texts discussing all this information when they've already filled it out on your website and you have that information instantly. And then another piece of advice, always make sure you have your socials showed throughout somewhere on your website. Right below it, I have follow me on social. I have my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Makes it easy just for people to be able to see your social media, stay up to date with you, see what you've been up to recently. Really helpful for creatives and videographers like myself as well. And then another crucial page on my website is my portfolio. I have everything from a whole-on state championship week in the life documentary to a wedding, to a cinematic recap, to a hype video. My portfolio is very diverse. So if you're a client that's wanting to book me for a sports project, you can instantly see that I have experience working with football, hockey, wrestling, wrestling, you name it. And then obviously I have a wedding as well. This kind of shows that I have a diverse portfolio and I don't just totally work in sports completely, but it also shows that I do have experience with capturing weddings and also working with longer form videos, showing that I have the stamina to complete these projects and ultimately deliver a high quality video. And then once again, I have a one-liner right below it, kind of full suite of services, takes you guys straight to my rates and services. Really easy for the client to click on it, go straight to the page. They click on it, shows my rates and services right after they view my portfolio. Pretty straightforward. And then last but not least, I have an About Me page. If you guys actually have seen my podcast with Detroit Catholic Central, you guys have seen me tell my story. I actually plan on going further into this with a YouTube video, but I explained how I started off with Fortnite montages and that slowly turned into a full-on media company and business that I've built today that you guys are watching the video on. So About Me explains kind of who I am, what I do, how I started, and what my goal is with my whole brand. Pretty straightforward. I do still have to update it a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. And at the time of posting this video, if you guys actually go visit my website, you guys might notice that some of this stuff has changed. That's why I'm constantly updating my website, making sure it's staying up to date. And then right below that, you can see my Emmy Award. You can see the articles that have all been written about me. You can see the comments, just like the University of Michigan leaving a comment on one of my hockey videos. Really solidifies my work and shows that it is legit, especially when you got schools like Michigan giving you recognition for your work. So the About Me page shows who I am and then shows the support and the love behind my work. And yeah, so as far as my website, that's pretty much it. I'm still constantly updating my website, making sure I'm staying ahead of the curve, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about my website now that I've rebranded my website completely. Thought it would be a perfect time to address how I structure my website and how I present my website to clients as well. And it's actually really cool because you can use things like QR codes. I've even seen people make QR codes the background on their phone from when they're at an event and somebody wants to book them, they can just scan the QR code on the background of their iPhone. So there's plenty of ways that you can use to promote your website. For me, one of my big ways is social media through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. But that's not the only way that you can use to promote your website. The whole goal of this video is to show you guys how useful a website can be to business owners, creatives, even just an individual. So yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for today's video. Pretty chill video, kind of another behind the scenes, just showing you guys my process behind all my work and how I structure my business. In these next few videos, I do plan on getting more hands-on, whether it's showing you guys how I store all my videos, doing a little day in the life possibly, or even just reacting to viral edits. If you guys have any comments down below about my website, my business, my videography rig, you name it. I actually recently just broke down my videography rig too in my last video. Feel free to go check that out. Went pretty in depth on that. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment, reach out to me through Instagram or even email. I'm constantly staying up to date on all my social medias. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. And if you're a client watching this as well, you know where to find me on my website. And in no way am I professional on building websites. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys have not already, make sure you guys like, subscribe. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video and I'll see you guys in the next one.